that, well, no, let me retract that. Do you believe domestic violence is an issue in your home?
No.
Enjoy the video. Hit the like button.
Yes, so if you all, and Ms. Aber, even though we can't see, raise your right hands, please, to be sworn. Do you all swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Mr. Martinez, yes?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You? All right. Any request for brief opening statements for anyone? From anyone?
No, sir.
No.
No, Judge.
Okay, very good. Mr. Hipp, you may call your first.
Ms. Aber, state your name, please.
Rika Abear.
And tell the court, please, the nature of the referral that CPS got in this case.
Yes, we have been involved with FBSS with the family due to mother firing a firearm inside the home with one of the young victims or one of the young children in the presence. The child does not live with them now currently, but Miss Angelo.
And Judge, I'm going to object to non-responsive at this point.
Sustained.
Joining that objection.
Okay.
Sustained.
The child does not live with the parents at this time, correct?
Yes, the child that was involved in the initial intake.
Okay. And so where's the child currently placed?
The child lives with a grandmother.
Okay. And is that a PCSB?
It's not.
Okay. Why is the child with the grandmother?
Due to the intake, mother is supposed to have supervised visitation with the child, and the child now lives with the grandmother due to that.
Okay. Were charges filed against the mother?
Yes.
Okay. And so that's part of the protective order.
That's correct. In terms of the probation.
And what services are you asking this court to order for the mother?
I would like, or the agency would like BIP for the mother, individual counseling for the mother to address anger management, and a psychological evaluation, and to complete a substance abuse assessment.
Okay. And what about for the father?
BIP for the father, and a psychosocial for the father.
Okay. And why do you think these services are necessary to protect the child?
The reason for involvement was due to domestic violence. So during our case, BIP appeared to be a service that would benefit the family.
Okay. And certainly if the child is returned to them, that would be a concern, correct?
It could possibly be a concern, yes.
It would be a concern if it hadn't been addressed.
That's correct.
Okay. Your Honor, I'll pass the witness.
All right, thank you. So did this alleged incident happen prior to the birth of the twins?
Yes.
Okay. And the child whom you mentioned, who now lives with a grandmother, are her initials IF?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Okay, Ms. Ivor-Lindsay.
Thank you. Now, the incident that we are talking about happened in February of 2025, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And are you aware of when mom was placed on deferred adjudication for this offense?
I want to say possibly before we were involved with FBSS, and that was before April.
Okay. And so as of April or March that mom got on this deferred, are you aware of what her conditions are of that deferred?
I am.
Okay. And one of those conditions is that mom had to take a psychiatric evaluation, correct?
That's correct.
And have you been able to verify whether she took that evaluation?
Yes,
Okay. And she has taken it, correct?
that's correct.
And she's placed on medication, yes.
Yes,
Now, have you verified whether mom has already begun engaging in individual counseling?
yes, to a certain extent.
Okay. But mom has been engaging per her criminal probation, correct?
Yes, she is
All right.
complying.
All right. And so mom also has to take random drug and urine testing for probation, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And so outside of that, you're asking for mom to engage in what services that she's already not engaging in?
The BIP,
Okay. And that is based on the case that the intake was done on, correct?
that's correct.
Okay. And has mom already done that evaluation?
She has completed it.
Okay. And you also stated that you wanted mom to do a substance abuse assessment, correct?
That's correct.
All right. And in your actual FBSS case, there has been no allegations of drug use, correct?
In my FBSS case, she has not tested positive for a substance
Okay.
from the department.
And outside of that, do you believe that the services that mom is already receiving outside of CPS, you don't believe that those services are already addressing anything that CPS needs to address with the family?
I believe they're helping her.
Okay. And the child IF, you stated is placed with the grandmother, correct?
That's correct.
And that was something that the mother did voluntarily prior to this case.
Yes,
Okay. And a part of her actual probation conditions is that she's not to be unsupervised with that child, correct?
that's correct.
Okay. And since the intake, has there been any other intakes concerning these parents?
Typically, there has been another intake.
Okay. And what was that intake?
It was an intake after the babies were born.
Okay. And was that intake dealing with domestic violence between the parents?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. That's all I have, Judge.
All right. And was that intake investigated, and is there a disposition?
I'm unaware of the disposition at this time.
I am here for that if you need any questions answered, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Gorzoria. All right. Ms. Iverson.
Yes, sir. When was it you said that the department asked mother to start on her services?
You're asking me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, ask me that again. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. What the date wise, when was it that you asked the mother to begin her services?
When I initially got the case,
Date wise, please.
soon after April 15th,
Of what year?
2025.
Okay. And at that time, you did not ask any services to be performed by the dad, correct?
That's
Mr.
correct.
Martinez. When did the department change their mind and decide to ask services of him as well?
That was around October.
So 5 months later, you decided that he should have some services as well.
That's correct.
And what were those services that you requested?
We asked Mr. Martinez to complete a BIP assessment, as
So
well
BIP
as
assessment as, sorry, go ahead.
sorry, and follow recommendations and a psychosocial.
Is it true that when he agreed to take the BIP assessment that he was told that this was just finalizing, closing this case out?
Some of the requirements for getting a case closed is to complete
Objection non-responsive.
Sustained.
Could you answer the question, please?
Will you answer me again? I'm sorry.
Sure. Isn't it true that when Mr. Martinez agreed to take this BIP assessment, he was told that it was just a formality to get the case closed out?
I'm not for sure about those words per se. We did ask him to do it and he completed it.
Objection non-responsive portion.
Sustained.
It doesn't need to be the same words. So I'll rephrase my question. Isn't it true that it was conveyed to Mr. Martinez that this was a procedural formality for closing out this case when he agreed to take that BIP assessment?
If there were not any recommendations.
Objection non-responsive.
Sustained.
Yes or no? Was the idea conveyed to Mr. Martinez when he agreed to take the BIP assessment that this was a procedural matter for closing out the case?
Yes.
Has Mr. Martinez, so the BIP assessment was as a perpetrator of domestic violence allegedly or victim of domestic violence allegedly?
Well, the BIP assessment basically will determine if you're the victim, or in this case, he was the victim based on the allegations. So,
and has he maintained all along that there is no domestic violence in the home, that this was a single incident?
Yes.
And has he also maintained that domestic violence is not an issue in their home? This was a mental illness issue?
Yes.
Would you say it's fair to say that this family has taken the mother's mental health very seriously since then?
Yes.
And do they both express that they intend to continue addressing any mental health issues?
Yes.
I'll pass the witness.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Purdue-Wheeler.
Thank you, Judge. Ma'am, did you say that the father in this case did take a BIP assessment?
Yes.
And what were the results of that?
That he did qualify for BIP. And it was recommended that he start the BIP program.
And did he follow through with that?
No BIP program, no.
Now you have been able to confirm that mom was doing everything that she's supposed to be doing through adult probation. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And so the only thing that we're really missing here that wasn't already included in adult probation was the BIP program, both for mom and dad.
Yes.
Now at this time we have twins, which are obviously in the home. I think I saw one of them bouncing around with dad a second ago. And have you or anyone from that is working this case with you been out to the home recently to check on that?
We haven't been welcomed there, but I did see the babies in the hospital.
How were the babies in the hospital?
They were doing well. They were discharged soon after I left the hospital.
They have any issues at birth?
Some feeding issues initially.
Were those quickly resolved though?
Yes.
Did the parents appear to have what they needed to take those twins home?
Yes, they did have proper sleeping arrangements for the children.
But you've been unable to determine the safety of the home at this time.
That's correct.
No further questions, Judge. I would pass this witness.
All right, thank you. Back to you, Ms. Yes, any other questions before we go back to Mr. Hip? Was that Ms. Iverson?
I do have.
You may.
Isn't it true that the mother has also always maintained that this is not a domestic violence issue, that she needed help with her mental health, and that's being addressed?
Yes.
Nothing further.
All right, thank you. Ms. Hebert, I believe you indicated that you have verified that the mother did a psychiatric for, I guess, her bond, pursuant to her bond conditions. Do you know, and that she is subsequently on meds, do you know when that psychiatric evaluation occurred?
That took place on 4/21.
Okay, and so that was about the time, that was the month that you began working with the family?
That's correct.
Okay. And do you believe that since then to the present that she has maintained her medication regimen?
Yes.
Okay. Are you aware of any law enforcement calls out to the home since your involvement?
I have not received any notification. I have not gotten any police call outs.
Okay. Is that an inquiry you have made of someone?
Yes, there was initially when I got the case, we like to get like the police report and things like that. So I was able to obtain that from the incident.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Any other questions from anyone for Ms. Hebert? All right. If not, Mr. Hip, you may call your next.
Ms. Garzoria.
And let me make sure she was sworn. Were you sworn, Ms. Garzoria?
I was not, Your Honor.
Right. If you'll raise your right hand, start your video if you can, but either way, raise your right hand to be sworn. Please, ma'am, do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You may proceed.
And state your name, please.
Maria Garzoria.
And there was another referral which you are prepared to address?
Yes.
And when did that come in?
I'm sorry, let me go to the date right quick. Well, I don't recall. I just know it was around the time that, I think it was around the time the twins were born. I don't recall the exact date.
Okay. And what was the nature of that referral?
It was in regards to her already, or the family already having an open case, and that there was new children being born into the family that already had an open case.
Okay. And do you have some additional concerns as a result of that new referral?
The only concerns we have are we have not been able to assess the safety of the home either. We were told that we couldn't come out to the home and that I guess we needed to wait for court. This is what the mother explained to us.
Okay. And when was that?
The last time the caseworker attempted, I want to say, was sometime last week, maybe the beginning of the week.
Okay. And so you have not been able to assess the home where the twins, the newborn twins, were taken, correct?
Correct.
And you think that is necessary, correct?
I do, just so that we can establish, the safety in the home, that they have sleeping arrangements that are appropriate and things like that.
Okay. And given mom's mental health history, that is your concern, correct?
Correct.
Pass the witness.
All right, thank you, Ms. Hyber-Lindsay.
Thank you. So the intake was simply because mom had new children as of December 2nd. Can you hear me?
I'm sorry, I was on mute. Yes, I believe that's correct. I don't believe there was any new allegations of abuse or neglect. It was that, that the two children were born, the new children.
Okay. And so what investigation did that require on your part?
So we still need to assess the safety in the home due to the ongoing concerns of the previous case.
Okay. And so you stated when counsel asked that her mental health is your concern for, I guess, safety. Could you elaborate on what safety issues would there be if mom has been engaging in her services?
Well, at the time we didn't know what she was doing in the services, and we don't know what the home looks like. We don't know where these children are sleeping. We don't know exactly what's going on. We didn't know at the time if the father had engaged in any kind of services, so we were kind of in the dark of what was going on. And we still don't know what the home looks like because we haven't been able to come in or even talk to them about the new case that came in.
Okay. That's all I have, Judge.
All right, thank you, Ms. Iverson.
Would you agree with me that there are no longer any guns in the home?
I don't know if there are guns in the home or not.
Would you agree that would be a condition of her probation?
I didn't hear that earlier. I'm sorry, so I'm not sure what her conditions are.
You didn't inquire into that?
We have not been able to speak to mother, and I don't believe the caseworker, I don't think she's on, if she's reached out to anybody with probation.
And so you also have not obtained the conditions of the probation?
No, ma'am, investigations has not, to my knowledge.
That's the witness.
All right, thank you, Ms. Purdue-Wheeler.
I have no questions.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Gorzoria, has the department filed or intends to file an aid to investigate?
We had not decided on that yet, Judge. Was kind of waiting to see, because mom told us she would, I guess, let us know once we come to court whether we're going to be allowed to come into the home and see the children and see the environment. If she is in agreement with that, we don't need to file anything. But if she's not, then I'd have to reach out to my upper management and speak to Mr. Hip in regards to that.
Sure, but heretofore she's not been amenable to that.
Correct.
And you've not been able to assess the home to your satisfaction.
Correct.
All right, thank you. Any other questions from anyone for Ms. Gorzoria? Okay, Mr. Hip, you may call your next, if any.
Can I ask her a question?
No, ma'am. Stand by. No.
Okay.
I'd call the mother, Your Honor.
All right, I just muted you all, so unmute, please.
State your name, please, ma'am.
Yeah. Brisa Marangulo.
Okay, turn your video on, please, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
There we go.
State your name, please.
Brisa Mar Guzman Angulo.
Okay. Has CPS asked to see your home?
Yes.
And why have you denied them access?
This was only recent until after the babies were born and when they wanted to serve me. After the person served me, I thought it would be best we wait till court.
Okay. As we sit here today, do you have a problem with allowing CPS to view your home?
I don't have an issue. Rika's been in here dozens of times. Every single time Rika comes to my house, she's more than welcome to come in. She sat on my couch. She's been through these rooms. So for them to try to sit here and say they haven't assessed the home, that is a lie.
You say she's
Okay.
been in the house?
Yes, she's been in the house. Each one of our visits, she comes inside my house, sits on my couch, and we discuss.
Okay. Has she
Okay.
seen?
Just a moment. Mr. Martinez, I think I might be hearing you talk in the background. So,
I told her.
just a moment. A, don't do that. B, do not assist the mother in any of her testimony. All right. You may continue.
And has Ms. Abear been able to see where the twins are sleeping?
Yes, she's seen the double playpen we have. I sent her photos because back in November she said all we need is photos and then we'll be able to close the case by the 26th of November. And then November 26th comes by. Oh, well, my supervisor went out of town. We had to prolong it to December.
Okay. Thank you. I'll pass the witness.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Ivor Lindsay.
Thank you, Judge. If I can just briefly go through my direct questions I was going to have.
You may.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Anguillo, you have been on deferred since April 1st of 2025, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you are currently in compliance with your probation, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so when you were initially put on probation, were you pregnant with the twins yet?
Yes, I was. But I found out, I found out in May I was pregnant already. But those months I was pregnant already, yeah.
Okay. And a part of your probation conditions are one is to refrain from any drug and alcohol use, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are drug tested regularly, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
You also were required to do a substance abuse assessment, yes?
Yes, ma'am. And I sent that to you.
And have you completed it?
Yes, ma'am.
And you also were required to do a psychiatric evaluation, yes?
Yes.
And you completed that prior to even engaging in services with the department, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you are following the recommendations of your psychiatrist?
Yes, ma'am.
And currently, are you prescribed any type of medication?
Yes, I do. I'm on Prozac, Abilify, and Zyprexa.
And you are compliant with that medication?
Yes, ma'am.
And how often do you see your psychiatrist?
Once to twice a month. We make an appointment. She comes out here and sees me in my home.
Okay, and you're also engaging in individual counseling, yes?
Yes.
And who is your service provider for your individual counseling?
Jennifer Cook.
And Jennifer Cook. Oh, from Char County. Okay. And how often do you engage in individual counseling?
Once or twice a month.
And the reason for that individual counseling is due to the case that brought this department into that brought the child into the department, essentially into the realm of the department for services.
Yes.
Okay. And throughout that counseling, do you guys engage in any type of anger management? Address that issue?
We talk a lot about coping skills. Well, I guess it's more of like communication therapy. You know, I talk about how I feel. We go over how, what I would do in certain situations or how I would fix it, or, you could try this. Yes.
And outside of that, what other things do you have to do to be compliant with your probation?
Well, I mean, I go to probation once a month. We have the drug testing, making sure, supervised visits with my baby. As long as someone's there, I'm able to be around her. I think that's it.
Okay. And to date, you are compliant?
Yes.
Now, has anyone from the department reached out to you to verify these services? that you're already completing?
Well, my case, my caseworker Rika, she's the one who knows I've done all this.
Okay. And do you believe that the court needs to court order you to do the service that you're already complying with?
The thing is, they kept trying to offer more services, like the policy with, oh, me being pregnant. I barely found out about that policy when I got discharged from the hospital. If CPS has been prolonging the case since April, they have. Instead of telling me, hey, these are all the services you need. I would have done them already, but Rika keeps coming back every month saying, "Oh, hey, look, we need to do this. Oh, hey, look, we need to do that." And then with her also telling us, well, we just need this assessment in order to close out the case. Oh, I just need pictures of where the baby sleeps so we can close out the case. So
Okay.
this is why we're here now.
Okay. And so do you believe that the court needs to order today any services for you to complete?
No, ma'am.
Okay. That's all I have, Judge. I'll pass the witness.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Iverson.
Yes, sir. Would you agree that, well, no, let me retract that. Do you believe domestic violence is an issue in your home?
No.
And have you expressed that repeatedly to the department?
Yes, I have.
And you've stated a whole lot of things you're doing to address your mental health. Do you, fair to say you're taking that very seriously, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Because there was a time where Rika had told me that her supervisor went ahead and told her, remind her why the case is open. Remind her. And I told Rika, like, I live with that every day of my life. And for your supervisor to sit here and do that, that's not empathetic of her, very unprofessional.
And do you have every intention of continuing to take those issues seriously for a very long time?
I do, absolutely. Like, I live with what happened to me that day. I live with it every day. I always think about it, and I think about it every day. There's not a day that passes that I don't, and it bothers me. In order for me to be okay, I do remind myself every day why this happened.
Is Mr. Martinez supportive of you in doing so?
Yes, he is. He very well is.
Does he also consider it very important that you continue to address these things seriously for a very long time?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no end to my therapy. Like, I even talked to Tri-County and they told me they don't have end to my therapy until I say stop. If not, we're going to keep on doing the same thing. I see my therapist twice a month or once a month, depending, if she's busy or not.
I'll pass the witness. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Purdue-Wheeler.
I have no questions, Judge.
All right. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. Hipp.
Yes, ma'am. Did you test positive for probation?
Who, me?
Did you test positive for probation?
Yes, I did.
I'm sorry?
I said yes, I did.
What was it?
Marijuana.
Okay. When was that?
A couple of months ago. Like October, I believe. It's October or September. I don't know.
Okay. And you haven't smoked any pot since?
No, I didn't smoke. It was an honest mistake.
Describe that.
I was at my friend's house and I'm pregnant and I wanted candy and she had candy on her table and I didn't know it was a THC laced candy.
Okay. All right. Okay. Pass the witness.
All right. Thank you. Ms. Angelo, the medications that you listed earlier, do you believe you need to be on those? B, have they helped?
Yes, they have. They have helped me a lot. From what I understand about myself and the way my body works, I'm chemically imbalanced. The days that I do stay on my medication, I feel better about myself, my train of thought, and my thinking. When I did stop my medication, I also started to notice I would get more mood swings. My therapist would have to come out more often. out here to come talk to me.
How often do you see your psychiatrist or whomever prescribes?
Once or twice a month, and if not, I call her, leave her a voicemail, and she'll return my call.
And do you and Mr. Martinez live together?
Yes, we do.
Are there any guns, any weapons in your home?
No.
Does either of you have any access to any?
No. Well, no.
And to what did you plead guilty?
Assault with the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
So a felony?
Yes.
Right. And how long is your deferred adjudication?
5 years.
So you have what, almost a year behind you?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. Any other questions from anyone for Ms. Angelo? All right. Thank you, Mr.
I do briefly, Judge. I'm sorry. Just briefly. Ms. Anguilla, where do the children sleep?
In their playpens, the double. Oh, you want to see them? There you go. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. How do I flip this around? Oh, okay.
It's okay. You said they have a double playpen?
Yeah,
that they sleep in?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, do you have car seats for the twins as well?
Yes, I do. Leave that alone.
It's okay. I don't need to see it. I'm just asking questions. Okay. And are there any other children that live in your home besides the twins?
Nope, just the twins.
Okay. And do you guys have adequate formula and diapers and wipes for babies?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And have they been regularly seen by their pediatrician?
Yes, I do, and I have all their future appointments set as well.
Okay. And does the pediatrician have any concerns?
No.
That's all I have, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Ma'am, how often do you see your child IF?
Every weekend.
And is that supervised?
Yeah, my visits have to be supervised. As long as someone's there, I'm able to be with her.
All right. And when does that protective order expire?
When my probation ends.
Okay, so 5 years?
Yes, sir.
Do you know whether she is in any sort of therapy or counseling?
No, she didn't need it.
Who said?
From what they determined, I guess at my stepmom's house, she didn't need any therapy.
Who's they? Who's they?
Well, my stepmom, the caseworker that goes out there.
Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. Mr. Hip, you may call your next, if any.
Just for the mom, has anybody told you that sleeping arrangement that you have right there for those kids is safe?
What do you mean? It is safe.
With all those blankets there?
Subject asked and answered.
Well, I think the question was, has anyone told you it was safe? And the answer was, it is safe. So the question's not been answered yet.
Was
it is I put the blankets over. It's not like smushing them or suffocating them.
Has anyone told you that's a safe sleeping arrangement?
Yes, that's a safe. They're safe.
Who told you that was safe?
Everything from what I watch on YouTube, from when I had left the hospital.
Okay, I'll pass this.
Okay, thank you. You may call your next, if any, Mr.
Just briefly with Ms. Hebert. Ms. Hebert.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. The mom was saying that you've been out there and you visited with her and you've seen the sleeping arrangements.
Yes, I've been to her home numerous times before the children were born. And then right when they were born, I was able to see the pack and play. Eric let me in to see the double pack and play for the children. The children weren't there, so I could not see technically the safe sleep arrangements, but I did see that they do have proper sleep arrangements.
You do think they're proper?
Well, being a double, there's not sleeping together, so they are separated. However, just looking at the photograph, the blankets would be a concern if I were to be face to face with the client. I would say to swaddle the children in the blanket, and that's all I would have in the crib.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll pass the witness.
All right, thank you. Any other questions from anyone for Ms. Hebert?
No, Judge.
Ms. Hebert, do you have for example, a pamphlet or a website or a video concerning kind of a primer on safe sleep that you can forward to the parents?
Yes, I do. I could forward that to them. Yes.
Okay.
And I know that Ms. Brisa Moore has completed a parenting class.
Okay. All right, thank you. Any other witnesses, Mr. Hipp?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. Any witnesses, Ms. Ivory Lindsay, Ms. Iverson, Ms. Purdue Wheeler, in that order?
I don't, Judge.
I'll call my client briefly, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Martinez, if you will, you have been sworn. If you can come to the phone, come to the camera and resume the video, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. Sir, if you can, there we go. Get stationary and. All right. So you're still kind of horizontal there. You can there we go. Okay. And if we can make the camera stationary, and you were sworn, yes, you were sworn in.
Yes, sir, I was.
Okay. All right. All right. Stand by. Ms. Iverson, you may proceed.
Please state your name for the record, please, sir.
Eric Martinez.
And you've been listening to the testimony all along here today, correct?
I'm sorry?
You've been listening to the testimony all along here today, correct?
Correct.
Do you believe that domestic violence is an issue in your home?
No, I do not. I believe this was just a one-off incident. I mean, in the 6 years I've been with her, this has been the only domestic violence incidents we've had. Going on 7 now.
And what do you believe is instigated that incident?
It was more of a mental issue, you know, ever since she started her therapy and her meds. I've noticed a complete night and day difference in her. You know, she's not as rash as she used to be. I mean, it's like a different person.
And it also turned out that she was pregnant with the twins at the time, and you guys didn't know that, correct?
Correct.
And how important is it to you that she continue addressing her mental health issues?
Extremely important. You know, I mean, it's also, I'm also, what do you call, concerned for the safety of the kids. And if I felt like there was any kind of safety risk or anything, I mean, I wouldn't be. I'd be a different position right now than what I am.
Are you saying that you are protective of the children,
Correct.
and that you do not feel they are in danger at this time in any way.
I do not.
Do you believe that she takes the mental illness issues seriously?
She does. She does. Like she says, I mean, she was, before any kind of recommendations were made by CPS about, you know, mental health or anything. She was already going through the process of getting checked out and all that, you know, before they even mentioned it to her. So she was already a step ahead of the game before CPS came into the picture.
So she was, on behalf of her children and the children to come, I suppose, she was taking responsibility on her own without anyone asking her to.
Correct. I mean, for a good little minute there, you know, CPS was having to play catch up with us, talking about, oh, we'll take this, and she already completed that, and you know, she had the certificates to send them to prove it.
So in other words, you guys were further along in the process than even they were in making requests.
Correct.
I'll pass the witness.
All right, thank you, Ms. Purdue-Wheeler.
I don't have any questions that haven't already been asked, Judge.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Hipp?
No questions.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Ivor Lindsay?
I don't have any questions, Judge.
Thank you. Back to you, Ms. Iverson. Any other questions or witnesses?
No, sir, arrest.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Purdue-Wheeler, any witnesses?
No, Judge, I don't have any witnesses. CASA is not on this case as a court-ordered services case.
Okay. All right. Request for closing arguments.
If anybody requests one, I'll reserve that.
All right.
I don't need to close an argument. I'm fine.
Thank you, Ms. Iverson.
No, sir.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Purdue-Wheeler.
No, Judge.
All right, at this time, based on the evidence, even if the court could make a finding over a finding under 264 203 M1, it could not make the required finding in M2. Given the services that the family is receiving from probation and the conditions of bond and probation, the court feels that there are no further services necessary to ensure the physical health or safety of the children. So hopefully this was a wake-up call, a reality check to right the ship of your family. And so long as you continue on this path, well, at least for another 11 years and 11 months, 10 months, I think you'll be okay. If not, we will be here if you need us, and hopefully you won't need us. So continue with your services and your regimen. So with that, the department's petition for ordered services required participation is hereby denied at this time. All right, so you all are free to go. Thank you very much. Please take care.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
Thank you, Judge.
Right.
Just may be dismissed.
You may be, yes, dismissed and excused. And Mr. Hipp, will see you and a handful of others at 1:30 then.
Okay, hopefully.
Thank you, Judge.